thinking about moving to Waddell, Arizona, but aren't sure where it is or what it has to offer? Well, in today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of Waddell, show you where it's located, show you some of the amenities it has, and give you an idea of what it is like to live in Waddell. If you're new to this channel, my name is Faul and I'm a real estate agent here in the greater Phoenix area. So if you want to stay up to date on new videos like community tours, property tours, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So for location, Waddell is located in the far west valley of Phoenix, almost as far west as you can get because we're butted up against the White Tank Mountains, which borders the far west side of Phoenix. As far as like getting to downtown Phoenix and the airport, we are looking at about 40 minutes. Not terrible, just a lot of highway. The Loop 303 freeway that runs kind of north and south on the west side, that is very close to Waddell, so you have great access to get on that freeway. If you head south, you're on Interstate 10, which takes you down to downtown Phoenix. Or you could take the 10 west out to California. And again, if you hop on the 303 freeway and go north is where you head up to Surprise, which is where some of the shopping and dining that you'll do if you lived in Waddell is. Now within Waddell, there is not any like shopping or dining. They do have a little corner store. The bulk of your shopping and dining, you're gonna either go to Goodyear, which is just kind of southeast of where we're at, or you go north a little bit to Surprise. So you're really only about 10 minutes from anything you might need as far as food and stuff like that. So very good as far as location. So Waddell is known for the horse properties or the acres. Now there's other sections of Waddell within the town that there's a few different subdivisions or cookie cutter homes, if you want to call them that. But most people, when they think of Waddell, this is what they think of: irrigated acreage. So there is a big section of Waddell, a little over about a 2 square mile radius. Most of these properties like you see behind me, these are all 2-acre lots. And then some within here are on acres. But what's cool about this land is, as you can see the canals behind me, and kind of a telltale sign that they have irrigation is how much grass all these properties have, as you can see behind me. So people here have horses, goats, cows, chickens, I mean everything. It's really, again, a different feel than a lot of the areas of Phoenix. There's not a ton of areas. There's only a couple other areas within the greater Phoenix area that have irrigated acre lots like this. But this is one of the bigger ones, and it just happens to be on the very west side of Phoenix. So something else to note within Waddell is that this is an unincorporated area. So with that, most of the time, which is the case here, you have a septic tank. There's not standard sewer. There is a private water company, so it's still treated like normal water. And then there's actually, what I like about it is there's no street lights, so it's real dark out here. Maybe see a few more stars. And then again, the great views looking out at the White Tank Mountains. I really like it here. And again, it's because you get the land, you get all the green, you can have your animals, and that's what you see through here. Now, as far as the real estate here, there is small homes from 1,200 square foot all the way up to mansions. So the prices can range as low as 500, but most of the homes are going to be much over 600,000 and 700,000 up into the $1 million range, just depending on what you get. Now, a lot of the properties, because they have so much land, you have the main home, but a lot of them have detached either guest houses or barns, or workshops, RV garages. I don't know if you heard that. Somebody has a peacock over here. Now I want to go ahead and show you a couple different homes at different price ranges so you kind of have an idea of what properties are available here in Waddell and kind of give you an idea of what your money gets. So I'm going to show you 2 different properties, one kind of in the lower range and one in the higher range of Waddell, but both will be on the acres. I'm not going to focus too heavily on to the north side where there's a few different subdivision cookie cutter homes where they're still building. So that is an option if you want to live in Waddell, but this is what people are drawn to, is this acreage. So let's go ahead and check out those 2 homes. Here's a look at the first home in Waddell. Now this home is listed at $725,000. The average price within Waddell as a whole is $525,000. So this is going to be a little bit over the median price. But again, that median price also is taking into account some of the properties that are not on the acreage. The square footage is 1,874 square feet. This one happens to be on just 1 acre. This was built in 1990 and is actually pretty well updated for being in the 90s. It looks like they've done a recent remodel. You do have a private pool, a nice covered patio, and then as you can see, this also has irrigation. You'll see the big grassy areas, and it's also fully fenced in, has some different horse corrals and arenas for your horses as well. So that is a look at home number 1. Here's a look at the second home in Waddell. Now this one is located right in the middle of the acre properties, and this is going to be on the very top end of the prices. This one is 1.2 million, and it is a 4,600 square foot home on 2 full acres. Like I said, the majority of the properties within Waddell do have the 2 acres. This home has a lot. It even has a guest house that's 600 square feet. From the front yard, you have the circular pavered driveway. Out back, you have an extended covered patio. Beyond the guest house and RV garage is where it kind of opens up into the pasture where you can have your goats or horses. So it kind of separates your living from your pasture as well. So that's kind of nice with this property. But this is going to be at the height of what you can expect to see in Waddell. All right, I am finishing up the Waddell tour at the Out West General Store, which is honestly, it's like the only place to really go shop or get food, but I never been in there, and there's just people coming in and out, and I was like, go check it out. So apparently their food's really good, so I ended up being a fatty and got a double cheeseburger. I'll show it to you. Look at that. Big boy. So I'm gonna stuff my face with that after this video, but if you have any questions about Waddell, what it's like living here, are interested in moving here, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to answer any questions you might have, and thanks so much for watching this video.